Hello student, welcome to the online tutorial session. Today's topic for the hand-on practical sessions are HTML paragraphs and HTML styles. Okay, so a paragraph always start on a new line, and it is usually maybe a block of text. So using p tag, it is the element p. Okay, using p tag we actually define the paragraph. Okay, a paragraph always start with a new line, and the browser automatically adds some white space and or you can say margin before and after the paragraph. Okay, suppose just look at this example. So this is a paragraph, this is another paragraph. We have written single, though actually in a paragraph we have actually write more than 5 or 6 lines, something like that. But using single line, you can create a paragraph to give you how actually it is look like. Okay. See, this is the code. Okay, this type of code you have to write in a notepad and save it by using .html extension, then open with any kind of a browser, then you are able to see this kind of a output. Okay, as you have written, it will give you a line break and then it is start. If another line start, again the line break and this one. Okay, okay, so see, this is another example of this. So in this paragraph, see this one is a paragraph. This is a paragraph contain lots of line, but you don't ignore it. Next is this one. Okay, I am giving lots of space, comma and on. In this two paragraph I have written. Okay, if you go for the try by yourself, okay, see, this is the full code. This one is the full code. Okay, this you have to write in a notepad. So 3 paragraph I have mentioned. Okay, in a first paragraph, okay, I have given enters and written. In the next paragraph I have put enter also, given some space also, but in the third paragraph we have written in continuously. Okay, so what would be the 3 different outputs? See, though in the second paragraph you have given comma, space and enter, but still it is showing in one line for the first one also. But in case of third line we have given only spaces between 2 words, and normally written like how we are writing the paragraph. So this is the way we are getting the output. Next one is called horizontal rules. Okay, the HR tag defines the thematic break in the HTML page, and it is the most often displayed as the horizontal rule. So what is the use? This is actually used to separate the content in a HTML page. See, this is heading and this is some text. We are using this H1 that will separate. Okay, see, this is how we have written the code, and this is how the line is. I have said it is a thematic break. It will draw a horizontal rule, or you can say a line. Whenever you apply this horizontal rule, okay, you can get to know this one here. See, after this H1, after the H1 and paragraph, we have given HR. So this one, after this heading and this some text, after that we are getting this line. We are talking about this line. So to give the thematic break, we can use, or you can say horizontal break, we can use this one. Next one is the BR tag. BR tag is generally used as a line break. Okay, okay, if you are writing without starting a new paragraph, if you want a line break, then that point of time you can use this BR tag. See, paragraph we are writing over here, and then BR. So in a paragraph we want a line break. So this is the output. This one is an exercise for you. Please try it and give me the response if you are able to do it or not. Now go to the HTML styles. Okay. So first one, styling part, it is under the style attribute. That is, we can find out the color, font size. We can change the font size as well as the color. Okay. So if you want to write in a different font size in a different color, see that you have what is under a paragraph you are using, or under any line, or any normally in the body you can write. Okay. Okay, if you want a heading to be written in bigger format and in a different color, so under H1 tag you have to write. So what are the attributes? Style, then equals to, then under double quotation you have to mention the color, colon at the color name. Okay, and then semicolon. If the font size, if you want to change the letter size, then you have to use style equals to, under double quotation, font size colon the px one, 550 px or 100 px. Suppose this one is the 50 px example. Suppose I am making it is a to 500, and again I am clicking on run. So actually it is so big that you are see. It is so much bigger. Okay, I am reducing it to 150, and again I have run. See. You can change the size also using the font size. So how you have to write, what is the syntax for it? The tag name you have to mention under which tag you are writing. Then you have to mention the word style equals to, under double quotation, which property you are using, color property or font size property, whatever property you are using, you mention this property, colon the value. Okay, for that's font size you have to use in 50, 60 px. For color, generally color, and then put a semicolon. In this way. Next one is the background color. Suppose here I am changing the text color, but background if you want to change, then you have to use the BG color or background. Directly you can write the background color. Okay, and you have to mention the color as well. Okay, under the, and BG color must be used under this body tag, nowhere else. You have to use it in the under the body tag. Background color colon the color type. If you say it is power blue is there, if I want it to be it's yellow. Previously it is power blue, now I am running and it is become changes to the yellow also. Okay, the same thing, background hyphen color, then the color name. But each and every I am keep on remembering you that you have to mention the background color in the body tag only. Okay, text color the same way you can change it. Font family is there. Font family, it means how the type Roman is there, then it is or there is Courier, Calibri, this type means this font style we are changing here using the font family option. Okay, you can change the styling also. Okay, see, first one is the Verdana, next one is the Courier type. Okay, text size using font size also you can change, as well as the alignment also we can change. If you want text align, which one, center align or you can say mid align, okay, left align, light align. So in this way you can give. These are the actually summary of this chapter. Thank you student, I am ending my lecture over here.